Hi, I'm Andrew Corbett, and I want to talk to you about our annual Easter Convention. Every year we host either a dinner or a breakfast, and over the last few years it's been a breakfast held at the Tailrace Centre. And we have community, church, business leaders gather, and we usually have some international speaker or speaker of renown come and address that breakfast. It's a great time of collegiality, being able to come together and meet people. And this year, at this Easter time, this strategic time, we're going to be talking about a very important and a very urgent matter. Over the last couple of hundred years or more, Christianity has undergone intense scrutiny. The two key issues of Christianity include the book and the man. And the Bible, the book, has undergone some of the most intense scrutiny from some of the most virulent critics that has seen every facet of the Bible's claims checked and tested for historical accuracy, geographic accuracy, and biographical accuracy as well. In each instance, the scrutiny has found that the Bible is indeed credible. The other form of scrutiny that the Scripture has undergone, the Bible's undergone, has been about the person, the identity of Jesus Christ, the very centre of what Easter is all about. And so the historical Jesus, it has been claimed, bears no resemblance to the Jesus depicted in the New Testament. Well, historians have scrutinised this and have again confirmed that the Bible's claims about the identity of Jesus, that is, the historical Jesus, is as revealed in the New Testament. And so it's little wonder then that we as Christians have good reason to be confident about what we believe and why we believe it. And what's coming about of late is scrutiny of similar extent into the religious claims of other world religions. For example, Islam is undergoing the same kind of scrutiny that Christianity, with its Bible and its central figure Jesus Christ, has undergone, and now they are undergoing this level of scrutiny with the Quran and with the person of Muhammad.
The problem of writing the history of the rise of Islam is that we have absence of evidence and we have nothing on which to tell a story.
I had expected Muslim testimony from the 7th century, but there's nothing there. I can't find anything.
And there's some interesting things that are coming out about this, and a number of these are being reported in even the mainstream media now, that there's a number of things that are raising some very, very serious questions. And so with this in mind, at this Easter, it's timely for us, for those who acknowledge the Christian worldview, for those who are beneficiaries of the Christian worldview, to be reminded what Christianity is really all about and how it is distinct and unique from, say, Islam. And so this year we're bringing in two of the world's best experts, two of the leading experts in Islam. One is Dr. Stuart Robinson and the other is the Reverend Samuel Green. Now let me tell you a little bit about both of these speakers. Dr. Stuart Robinson will be our keynote speaker at the breakfast to be held April 18 at 7 a.m. at the Tailrace Centre. And that breakfast will finish at 8:45 for those who have to duck off and get to work perhaps by 9 o'clock in town. It's just a 5 or 10 minute drive into town from the Tailrace Centre. You'll see the details of this at legana.org/refresh. Now, Dr. Stuart Robinson is a practitioner. In other words, he actually is not someone sitting in some academic ivory cloud, somewhere thinking about these things only. He was actually on the ground. Now, even though he's a fellow of the Melbourne School of Theology, he actually worked in an Islamic country. He and his family were there for quite some time. Upon returning to Australia, he took up the position as the pastor of a Melbourne suburban Baptist church. Now that Baptist church, under the leadership of Dr. Stuart Robinson, grew from its size as a normal, ordinary, run-of-the-mill suburban Baptist church into a church when he retired from pastoral ministry. It was a church of 7,000 in attendance over the weekend. 7,000 people were coming to that church. That church has since gone on to upwards of 10,000 now under the leadership of Dale Stevenson. So Dr. Stuart Robinson is someone well acquainted with what it is to present the claims of Christianity in a very multicultural era, which Melbourne is. And of course, he's done so in an Islamic country for quite some time, so he is well qualified. He's written several books about this issue, and he'll be talking more about those and his story, which you'll find incredibly moving. On the Good Friday, we'll have the Reverend Samuel Green with us. Now, Samuel has been debating Islamic academics and Islamic scholars all around the world. You'll see his YouTube clips viewed by thousands of people. He has thousands of followers on YouTube as well. And Samuel is someone who really knows his stuff. He is an expert in Islamic studies, an expert in the Quran, and he's also an ordained Anglican minister. So he clearly knows the distinctiveness of the Christian worldview and how it compares with Islam. So I want to particularly invite you, I don't want you to skip your own church. If you're a member of a church, please go there. But on Thursday morning, April 18, Maundy Thursday, at 7 a.m, we are hosting this breakfast which we think you don't want to miss. It's going to be an important time to gather together and to hear from Dr. Stuart Robinson. You can get your tickets online at legana.org/refresh. You can also call the office 63302885. The number's on the screen now. And you can book your ticket via credit card over the phone. Tickets, there's an early bird price, which I encourage you to take advantage of. Most people leave it to the last minute and pay full price, which we kind of thank you, but it is a little bit nerve-wracking from an administration point of view, a catering point of view. So again, please, I invite you to come to the Easter Refresh Influencers Breakfast. There'll be politicians, business leaders, community leaders and church leaders there, and I hope to see you there as well.